Welcome to the Tribe on One Africa TV. It's another chance for us to sit down with Namibian artists to tell us their story through music. For this week's Tribe exclusive, I'm joined by Naja, who's a guitarist as well as a vocalist, born and raised here in the land of the brave. A little later on, we travel the African continent and introduce you to Mr. Diamonds, born in Angola, raised here in Namibia, and now makes music for the land of the brave. My name is Sheu Nenga, and this is the Tribe on One Africa TV. Welcome.
Hey yo, what's up Namibia? This is your boy Mr. Diamonds, and you're watching The Tribe right now on One Africa TV.
Welcome back. Time for our Tribe exclusive. Let me introduce you, if you don't know her yet, to a woman who plays a guitar and also sings and tells her story through music. Naja, Namibian artist. Welcome.
Hello.
Yeah, it's the first time we're having you here.
Yes.
We're glad to have you here.
Thank you for having me.
Many people know you and are familiar with your music, and there are some Namibians who still have no idea who Naja is.
Yes.
Tell us about your musical background and how you fell in love with music.
I grew up in Windhoek. At about the age of 13, I got my first instrument.
What was it?
Keyboard.
The keyboard. This year.
I actually saw Rasha Hammer playing on NBC.
Ah.
And I was like, wow, this is the first time I'm seeing a Namibian artist playing guitar.
Wow.
So I nagged my parents and they bought me a guitar.
And how were the lessons? Did you just pick it up and start pulling the strings yourself?
I just made noise.
So self-taught just all along, and now you've perfected it.
No, not yet. It's a journey. It's a journey.
Yeah.
It's a journey. I'm fortunate to have gone to school, studied guitar, majored in guitar, along with African instruments like djembe, marimba, mbira, at the College of the Arts. So yeah, I got some teaching and music theory as well. Yeah.
Are all those instruments elements of your music? Do you carry that African spirit to the beat, the rhythm? And what inspires you? What do you write about? What do you sing when you sing to those tunes?
I am an empath person. So I pick up a lot on especially disturbances, you know, in society, injustices, unfairness, crime, corruption. So that is what I sing about a lot. Yeah. Also love. I try not to make too sad songs, but they usually turn out very sad. Like the song that is playing on One Africa, Ufikule, meaning the night is long. It's a song about love that was and is no more, and just going through the motions of that through the night, because you can't sleep, you know, so.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we're going to hook the audience up with that a little bit later on. But you've also brought us other goodies, some performances, a jam session. Tell us about what's in there, what's in that.
You know, COVID and this has forced me to, and all of us, to be at home. So me and my phone have been, you know, familiarizing with each other. Yeah. So I've just been making videos at home. And yeah, that's about it. Learning just how to set up my own instruments. Usually you have someone do things for you. So I've learned how to do that myself, do my own sound check. And then I'll just hook up a phone. And so that's what the jam session is about. But hopefully 2021 will be a better, more productive year. And so watch out for new videos.
Absolutely. Speaking of that jam session, Naja has brought it along for us. So here it is on The Tribe.
January at ShopRite, you can afford to put more on your table. We're subsidizing the price of essentials you need most with our basic food subsidy. Get our freshly baked in-store brown or white bread for just $8.99. Rama Original 70% fat spread, only $18.99. Nami Orange Squash Concentrate, just $19.99. And Bokomo Cornflakes, only $27.99. The basic food subsidy, only at ShopRite.
Welcome back to The Tribe. It's still our Tribe exclusive featuring Naija, a guitarist and vocalist born and raised here in the land of the brave. So Faith told us about how, you were just as an artist trying to put your phone down there, learning to set up your own instruments to make it a whole full performance for your followers. But how hard has it really been, or how challenging during the COVID-19 period to just pick up as an artist, to have to get your things together in order to keep your music playing?
Yeah, well, I'm so blessed that I have my own instruments, so I can just have a one-man band at home and do everything. I recently discovered a loop station, which means I can basically record different instruments and play together with what I've recorded. So it's made things easy for me. But at the same time, it's sad that we can't go out and perform as much as we used to. I don't want to say competition is tough, but it's more the lack of venue space, location, where to perform, So 2021, I want to work with artists who are out of the box and who we can create our own spaces, and events and things like that, because when you're united, when you do things together, it's much better and more possible rather than when you're alone. So yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Now, you mentioned that during the COVID-19 time that you were inspired to write new music. Are you building towards an album? Do you have enough material to release a project? And would we be able to download some songs or follow you on social media to check it out?
Yeah. To write lyrically, I haven't written anything new. It's been very melodic and rhythmic currently. I'm just tuning into the vibrations of the sound. I'm just listening. I'm just listening. So I'm going through that stage of just listening and composing melodies. And I know the lyrics will come in their own time. My first album, Too Blessed to Stress, took 7 years to complete.
Wow.
Yeah, so I know the process. I know the growth that goes through. And I'm not in a rush. Yes. But on Facebook, Naija, I share clips where I'm jamming, sharing new music, melodies, nothing recorded yet. So yeah, just check it out.
Maybe some other artists will be inspired and want to team up with you to do a little something.
Yeah.
We look forward to seeing you perform, and we look forward to hearing those melodies and those tunes and rhythms that you're creating during this time. I'm sure that's going to be completely different because of the different experience that you've had, especially during this year.
Yes, definitely. Not just, with music and that kind of being stagnant and having to motivate yourself to get into the space of creativity again, But also on the personal side of life, a lot of people close to me lost their income, lost their jobs, and having to see them go through the psychological effects of that, Other people were luckier than most, but a lot of people really went through challenge to their mental health, especially. So that's what I've been trying to encourage or motivate, just to keep your head up no matter what.
And music will carry you through that. Music can. Yes. Naija, thank you very much for joining us today, and thank you for spending time with us on the show.
Thank you, Shay. Thank you for having me.
Yeah. She says head on over to social media to follow up on those tunes and melodies she's talking about, and listen to the story of how COVID-19 has changed a lot of people's lives, sometimes for the better and mostly for the worse. But here's a little something that might be able to lift your spirits. Compliments of Naija on The Tribe.
shoulders, expecting too much for you to do. Though you told me never to trust you, still can't deny what I feel. Seeing changes in you like the seasons. Though times apart, you said it's me you're missing. Fire was so hot, but now it's freezing. Should have seen this coming. Ufikule, no madila dirwe, andikwi pula, andili pula, omolwashike, wena kokule, kode kupungwa, waninguluka. Words left unspoken, love rejected, attention stolen, time neglected. Still I was hoping we'd make it happen, 'cause I can't deny what I feel. Seeing changes in you.
I can't stop, I gotta go. Life is just a movie scene, right. Yeah. So lights, camera, action. Yeah. We got our whole lives ahead.
Very good.
When we all alone, we can do one. But we do it better when we with each other. Ain't nothing holding you back. I'm just here to let you know that we got our whole
Don't you just love
lives
it?
ahead.
I really do.
But we do it better when we with each other.
Welcome back to the Tribe. We are right out of our exclusive into bringing you the freshest from the streets. Mr. Diamonds has been around in the music industry for quite some time now, but recently just released his latest EP titled Young OG. Welcome to the show, my friend.
Thank you so much, Shane.
I've heard about you, I've played your music, I've seen you performing,
Yeah.
but we've never had the opportunity to actually sit down and talk, eh?
Yeah.
And you're telling me a lot of nice things now when we're sitting here talking about you remember being with Kat the day before his passing,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
just the jewels and the gems that he was dropping for you.
Yeah, great memories.
great memories.
Yeah, he was like a big homie. Like for me, like I feel like in my age bracket, whatever, look at the Dices, the Kitty Cats, the Jerichos, like as
Yeah.
our big homies, right? So when it comes to me, I feel like the younger guys who are like now 19, 21, whatever, so on, I feel like I'm there like young OG, not like OG or whatever.
Yeah.
I'm not even trying to say that, but so that's just how I'm trying to keep it running.
Like when
with
it
that.
was them running, then it was these guys,
Yeah.
you guys looking up to them, and now it's
Yeah.
it's completely changed.
Definitely.
Let's start with your musical history.
Yeah.
Let's start with how you fell in love with music in the first place.
Yeah.
What influenced you? What inspired you?
I actually started doing music when I was like 15, 16. I was in the studio when Rizzy Riz and
Yeah.
Mufado were recording Nakae. I was in the studio, I was like 6, and I told them, yo, I'm going to be one of the guys that's going to be, they were like, Diamonds, cool. And I still repeat the story to him all the time. And I was 16, 15 that time in the studio. So from there, I just kept it running. I always had the intuition that, I always knew how hard it was to make music and to be able to sustain yourself doing it.
Yeah.
So I always had to apply my hustle and everything else and combining the music and make it work. That's why, because I always felt like my work needed to have a certain direction, certain image, certain thing about it. So for me to do that, I needed to put money behind it, because most of the artists that do things, they don't really do things the way they want to do it, because financially they're not in a position for them to invest in what they want to do, how they want to do it. So I was like, nah, what I am going to do is always going to be different. So in order for it to be different, I got to financially be, in a place where I can let everybody know, y'all over there, I'm over here.
Yeah, there's a difference between what we are doing. Speaking about that challenge and having to, be able to invest in your music, take us through a rundown to the mixtapes that you've released, just so people can remember how hard it was, and it's not that easy, and then you've got to actually have the product at the end of the day.
It's not that hard. Actually, like my first mixtape, RUK lost it.
RUK lost it?
RUK lost it. It was on the PC with Gaza's album, Tatebuti's album.
When albums all went.
When everybody lost their albums, I also lost my first mixtape, right? So after that, I dropped Grind Hard or something like that, and then I dropped Tata Geld. After that, I dropped one more mixtape, but I think I forgot the name of that, currently because I wrote too many songs.
Yeah.
And then lately, I released the last one, which is Young OG, just reinventing myself, giving my image and letting them know, yo, Diamonds is back.
Now, there's quite a number of Mr. Diamonds and Mrs. Diamonds and all that.
Yeah,
How do you stand
But I'm
out?
the biggest.
You're the biggest.
Exactly. They always gonna know that.
Tell us what makes you the biggest. Tell us
they
what
always
makes
gonna
you
know I'm different. I look different. I speak different. I look different. My shorties look different. The music is different. The videos gonna be different. Everything's just be different because I feel like with my image and what I rap about and how I carry myself is going to definitely make myself from anybody, not just artists who call themselves Diamonds or whatever, but just from everybody else. That's how I carry myself.
Yeah, you had a hard track in 2019. Too long.
Hatulongo, just keep grinding,
just
keep working. Grinding. That's what it means.
Keep working, and you had to shoot a video for it. Plus, you had to include it in the EP this time around.
Yeah.
And you had to bring it to the tribe. So here it is. We'll be right back.
D-Money Music.
The face. Yeah. Whoa. Double up the bag in a second, it's like that. Know some niggas from the Casios on the strap. Pull up in the hood, Bobby got my back. The bag is 2020, everything we double back. Yeah, stay with the band. Yeah, just to see me dance, jack in advance. Stay with the band, pocket full of hands. Yeah, double up the bag in another second. Satulongo, genge kutishino kala totukom. Genge kutishino popsi polo polo. Andi kongo shimbari wa shombolo.
Always thanking God, but shout out my mama too. Had the 7-seater, I flipped that into a coupe. Wanna grow, we like me, cause Big Papi got the juice. My bitch in the cold, she looks like Shana too. Hey, got a magic fell off, my youngest still on his armor. Pull up, that's my address if you really with the drama. Hey, still a rock boy, see my who is sipping summer. Hey, when the girl to me, it got my back like it's my mama. I came up, I trapped it on and I paid all my dues. Kim G, the money gotta be one or the two. Know you less than 5 years, Brody, I can interest you. Hey, Masha Bella on the fade, it cost me bad too long. Yeah. And the Congo cap and in the land the womb. And I'm always with the flame that from Dilo. Yeah. And my nigga body always got a kilo. Yeah. I got a 50 bag. I got a stinner bag. Niggas wanna start shit. I got a body bag. Pull up when it's showtime. I shine like diamond. Niggas still on the same shit. Hit my way, bro. And if I dig on a new school, I quit that cabin on Dungu. These niggas out of fashion. These niggas just FUBU. Rap up and rap flip. It's how a nigga pay rent, nigga. Shishin out on them Jew. How it I'm doing, yeah.
Double up the bag in a second, it's like that. Know some niggas from the Casios on the strap. Pull up in the hood, Bobby got my back. The bag is 2020, everything we double back. Yeah, stay with the band. Yeah, just to see me dance, jack in advance.
Fellow Namibians, in the past few weeks, our country has witnessed an increase in the number of COVID-19 cases recorded. This points to what many have called the start of a second wave of COVID-19 in Namibia. Therefore, those of us that are going to travel, if it is necessary to travel at all, we must make sure that we adhere to the health preventive measures against COVID-19. This means that those who are going to use public transport should wear their masks at all times. should wash their hands frequently and should sanitize their hands with alcohol-based sanitizers. This is the only way that we can protect ourselves, is the only way that we can protect our families, is the only way that we can protect our communities, is the only way that we protect our country against COVID-19. It must be clear, COVID-19 is a deadly disease. It's a disease that has robbed our country already of productive members of society. Therefore, in everything that we do as Namibians, particularly during this holiday season, where people are going to travel from one part of the country to the other, let us comply with the measures, let us wear our masks correctly, let us, as far as feasible, practice social and physical distancing. Let us wash our hands and let us sanitize. We must avoid unnecessary crowds and big gatherings. Our country cannot afford to lose more lives. Our country cannot afford to see more and more people being hospitalized. If we are not careful and if we do not comply, our health system could become overwhelmed and will be unable to cope with the number of sick people that could be admitted in hospitals. So our appeal as the Ministry of Health and Social Services to the Namibian people is for us to comply with the measures that have been put in place. We as Namibians can join hands again to stand together and prevent the further spread and the impact of COVID-19 on our society. I wish you all a happy and enjoyable festive season in a manner that is safe, so that we protect ourselves and our families. I thank you.
Never in your life did you think that 90 minutes could feel so mind-numbingly long. And this is the same guy who calls your shows boring. The time to download DSTV is now. DSTV subscribers can link up to 5 linked devices to their account, so you can watch the best sports, sitcoms and more live, or catch up on what you've missed. Just download the app, link your DSTV account, and using Wi-Fi or data, you can watch the TV you want right now with DSTV.
If you have missed anything, follow us on social media at The Tribe Namibia to catch up. From all of us here at One Africa TV, again, Happy New Year. Stay safe. Thank you for joining us. Until next week, English.
Ay, 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 ay. Govone, man. Move on, man. Move on, man. Abash. Move on, man. Abash. Move on, man. Abash. 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 Move on, man. Move on, man. Abash. Let's get busy. It ain't that easy. Tout à me cheesy. Let's get busy. It ain't that easy. Tout à me cheesy. Hey, it's a gonna pass. Move on, man. Abash.
Marchando pura neile, mungu barara penge, penge tu oye, una mutu oye, motuku mombepera, motuku mombepera.
Hallo, emotion, jite bison vito emotion. Kasiki, 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 kasiki. Papi, baby, papi, baby. Just matongo masanga. Ah, yeah. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. 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 Ah, yeah. It's a ball.
Today on One Always There.